Yesterday we are learning about the socialism in Europe. Okay, what is the socialism? What is the socialism? Socialism means there is no difference between rich and poor. All the property of the nation belongs to all the people of that country. What is the socialism?
There is no difference between rich and poor. All the property is belong to all the people of country.
Okay, this idea is spread in the Europe. Okay, first in the Europe. Okay, at least the time is 1870s. The idea is widespread. The idea is widespread about the socialism in Europe. Okay, coordinate their efforts, socialists formed an international body. What they should do? Socialists are mobilize the Europeans, not the Europeans, but all the world. They wanted to come together under the umbrella of socialism. That's why at the time of 1970s, 1870s or 1860s, this was widespread in Europe. Okay, now what is widespread in Europe?
Socialism.
Socialism is Europe. They form a body and they named that the Second International. The Second International. Workers in England and Germany began forming association to fight to better living and working conditions. Okay, now before this socialism, the workers did not have the unions or the associations. They are not from association, they are not from unions. And the idea of the socialism are come into the force. They began to form the associations. What is the associations? The people are form a gathering at a place, and they are the members of the place. If they had any problem, they have to settle from these associations. Okay, now if the workers or anybody else form the association, if they are face some problems in the working places or anywhere, they are settle down the issues by the help of association. That's why they are formed the association. What cause for better living and better working conditions. That means they wanted to get more money as a salary or wages. Okay, na? Wages or salaries with the help of association. At the same time, the working conditions means proper missions, drinking water, sanitation. Okay, na? These conditions must be good at the place of work. So that's why they formed the association when they started socialism. They set up funds to help the members in the time of the distress and demanded reduction of working hours and the right of vote. Some rights they may be asked the owners of that of those countries. That's why they set up associations. They set up funds. What is they set up funds? Why they are set up funds? Because of everybody should give some money, and they are put those money at somebody, and somebody was in trouble, they maybe give the money to that person. That's why they collected funds. అర్థమైందా? మీ అందరు కూడా ఉండాలనుకుందాం. మీ అందరూ ఒక పిల్లోడి యొక్క బర్త్డే చేయాలనుకున్నారు అనుకోండి. మీరు అందరూ ఏం చేయాలి? నెలకు ఒక్కొక్క రూపాయి ఇస్తున్నారు అనుకుందాం. ప్రతి వాళ్ళు మీరు ఏం చేయాలా, నెల ఒక్కొక్క రూపాయి ఇస్తారు. ఈ రూపాయితో ఏ నెలలో ఎవరి పుట్టినరోజు వచ్చిందంటే ఆ రూపాయలన్నీ కలిపి ఏం చేస్తారు, ఆ రోజున ఆ పుట్టినరోజు వాడికి ఏం చేస్తారు, బహుమతి కొని ఇస్తారు. అంటే మీరు ఏం కలెక్ట్ చేశారు, ఫండ్స్ కలెక్ట్ చేశారు. ఆ ఫండ్ ద్వారా ఏం చేయగలిగారు, యు హ్యావ్ టు సెలబ్రేట్ బర్త్డే. బట్ ఇన్ your workers community they are gather funds, they help the person who was in needed. ఓకేనా, వాళ్ళందరూ ఫండ్స్ ఏర్పాటు చేసి ఏం చేస్తారు, ఎవరికి అవసరం ఉంటే వాడి అవసరం తీర్చడానికి చేస్తారు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ గుడ్ ఐడియా ఆర్ బ్యాడ్ ఐడియా? గుడ్ ఐడియా ఫర్ ద వర్కర్స్ అట్ ద టైమ్ distress and demanded reduction of working hours. What is the next desire to the workers? To reduce the working hours. What is in the previous days, working hours is more, salary wages are less. Wages are less. Okay, now working hours are more, wages are less. It is a benefit to the worker or not?
Not.
It is not a benefit of worker. Worker has doing his work lot of time, but he get a few money. That's why they ask the owners to reduce the working hours. To reduce the working hours. Okay. And the right to vote. Next, universal franchise. What is the universal franchise? Everyone should have vote. Okay, that's why the workers also ask the owners to give the vote, to participate the voting in that company elections. Okay, now this is the second one. The third one they have to ask. In Germany, these associations worked closely with the Social Democratic Party, SPD. Social Democratic Party is supporting the workers. What is the supporting the workers? SPD. SPD means Social Democratic Party. Support the who on it would support? It support to the workers. It support the workers. Where? In Germany. And helped in win parliamentary seats. Okay, that's why they are participate in the election. Okay, general elections in Germany. Okay, now workers got the vote and they are participate in the general election of Germany, and they got some seats also. They got some seats also. By 1905, socialist and a trade union formed at a Labour Party in Britain and a socialist party in France. Okay, now some parties are ready to improvise the socialism in Europe. That's why in where?
Britain.
Britain, which party is leading? Labour Party is leading. They form the Labour Party in Britain and Socialist Party in France. However, till 1914, Socialists never succeeded in the forming of government in Europe. But they are doing good things. Okay, na? Their idea is good. There is no difference between the rich and poor. All the property is of the nation was shared by all the people of the country. But whenever they are doing such a good things, but they are not form the government still 1914. 1914 దాకా వాళ్ళు ఏం చేయలేకపోయారు, సోషలిస్టులు గవర్నమెంట్ని ఫామ్ చేయలేకపోయారు. ఓకే, యూరప్లో represented by the strong figures in parliamentary parties. Their ideas did not shape legislation, but governments continue to be run by the conservatives, liberals, and radicals. Okay, na? Whenever they do good things, they are not from the government, but the government are run. We know that what is the conservatives, liberals, and radicals are continue the power of those countries, Germany, France, England, next Italy, like that. We are politicians of there, and how the socialism is widespread in Russia also. ఓకే, రష్యాలో కూడా ఎలా సోషలిజం వచ్చింది అనే విషయాన్ని మనం తెలుసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, ఇన్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద లీస్ట్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ఆఫ్ యూరోపియన్ స్టేట్స్ ఈజ్ స్టేషన్ వాజ్ రిజర్వ్డ్. ఓకేనా, యూరోపియన్ స్టేట్స్లో లీస్ట్ ఇండస్ట్రియలైజేషన్ అనేది ఇంకా ఉంది, కొన్ని ప్రదేశాల్లో ఉంది. సోషలిస్ట్ టుక్ ఓవర్ ద గవర్నమెంట్ ఇన్ రష్యా త్రూ ద అక్టోబర్ రెవల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ 1917. ఓకేనా, దిస్ ఈస్ ఎ నేమ్ కాల్డ్ అక్టోబర్ రెవల్యూషన్. వెన్ డిడ్ అక్టోబర్ రెవల్యూషన్ ఈస్ occurred? 1917. This is also known as Russian Revolution. Russian Revolution is also known as October Revolution. It was occurred in 1917. The fall of the monarchy in February 1917 and the events of the October are normally called the Russian Revolution. Who are defeated in October Revolution or Russian Revolution? Monarchy is defeated. But before that, the 1917s, monarchies are ruled the Russia. Okay, now after that, the socialists come into force. This monarchy is collapsed. Okay, now wash out. Then who are come to the force? Socialists are come to the force. Where?
Russia.
1917.
What is the revolution is called?
October Revolution.
What is the other name of this revolution is called?
Russian Revolution.
Russian Revolution. How did this come about?